Hey you guys, it's Rusty Shackelford here again with another video. I decided to switch things up this time. A little bit of car porn here for some of you car buffs. I also enjoy collecting model cars as well too. That's actually what I really enjoy. So I have some pretty cool machines here for you guys to check out. This is actually the Koenigsegg CCX. If you don't know what it is, probably YouTube it, Google it. It's an amazing car, but might I digress. Today, this video, what I want to talk about is feminism and how it actually hurts women. Feminism really hurts women. I think women are the biggest victims of feminism, really, in the sense that these women are essentially, their jobs are to raise children and to have a family, and instead of doing that, they're going out and they're getting these high-paid careers, and these high-paid careers, it's not going to make them happy. It's not going to fulfill them. What they don't understand is they're trying to be like the men, and they're trying to follow the imperative of the third-wave feminists and all the crap that they're spewing about breaking the glass ceiling and whatnot, and breaking the oppression and all this and that. But what they don't understand is the reality is for males, it's really, really hard. It's really, really hard living the lives that we live and working the hours that we work. It's really, really hard work. And they've always had a pretty good position in society because they were taken care of. And they get to stay home and take care of the kids. They're basically getting paid by the man to fulfill their biological imperative, to raise children. So now you have these women that are following this feminist bullcrap, and they're going and they're getting these careers, and they're stressed out, you know, and they're 30, they're 35, they're 40, their looks are fading, they don't have a family, they don't have a husband, they're miserable, they're abusing prescription drug medication, they're drinking, they're spending all their money on all this crap they don't freaking need, they're making stupid decisions, and it's screwing them up. It's screwing them up and it's screwing them over. And instead of, you know, self-diagnosing and trying to understand, well, why am I miserable? Why am I having so many problems? Why, you know, why do I have panic attacks? Why am I getting doped up? Pharmaceutical industry is also getting in on this with their SSRIs and their different drugs that they're prescribing these women who are depressed because they want to have families. That's what they are. That is what they are here for. That is their biological imperative. Just like men want to fuck a lot. Okay, sorry for using a crass language, but men want to have sex. We do. That is a big thing for us. But on the other hand, I think women want to have children and be taken care of and feel secure. And instead of doing that, they're trying to do it on their own because they're told all this bull crap, like a woman needs a fish, like a woman needs a man, like a fish needs a bicycle, and it's bull crap. It's not true. And they're following these things, and it's just leaving them stressed out and miserable. And then, so you have those high-paid, high-level career women who are doing these jobs, and they're busting their butts, and they're hating their lives. But you also have, the women who have that nurturing instinct, the women who have that inside of them and are being, confused by feminism, and instead of putting that nurturing and that caring instinct into having a family and taking care of her man and doing something that's going to make her happy. Instead, you know, she's going ahead and she's getting these degrees in things like nursing. She's getting these degrees in like physical therapy and teaching, right? And it's the same thing that they would do if they were out there with a husband, right? I mean, you think about physical therapy, right? You're encouraging people who have been injured, who have injuries, right? And you're trying to train them and you're trying to encourage them to exercise and to, you know, get back the mobility and the strength in their limbs after an accident or say a stroke or something like that, something along those lines, right? It's the same thing that she would do with her man. She would encourage her man. She would use her feminine wiles to pump her man up to go out and make money and take care of her and take care of the children. But instead of doing that, right, she's going out and she's basically getting this job that's, you know, allowing her to do those things. But what she doesn't understand is it would be a lot easier to just stay home and have a man, or work part-time and have a man that takes care of you, right? I mean, why do you need a middleman? If you have these characteristics, why do you need a middleman to, you know, to pay you to do these things? Why don't you just have a man? You can have the care, you can have the money, you can have all the things that you want, and you don't have to drag your sorry ass to a freaking job and bust your butt, right, for a paycheck. You know, you can do it. You can do it from the comfort of your home, right? Teachers. The original teacher is the mother. That is their job, to teach their children, right? That is the number one original freaking teacher. And instead of being that number one original teacher as a mother, they're going out and they're being a freaking teacher for the state. It's freaking ridiculous. Why are you doing that? Why are you busting your hump when you should be looking for a husband? And instead of, okay, fine, I understand, okay, even if they do go for this type of career, and they still want a husband, why are you focusing on your career instead of finding your husband? I mean, your career should be secondary, and finding a husband should be primary, because inevitably that's what's going to bring you long-lasting happiness into your old age, is having a husband, having a family, and having that infrastructure there to take care of you and care for you as you get older. Because if you don't have any of that, your life is going to be really, really hard. So, might I digress? You have the teachers, and then you also have the nurses, right? The nurses, they're taking care of someone who's sick. They're taking care of the shut-in, right? They're going to people's houses, or they're working in a hospital, and they're taking care of these people. And it's the same thing that they would be doing to their husband when their husband's sick. She's going to care for him. Same thing she would be doing for her daughter or her son. She's going to be taking care of her children when they're sick. It's the same freaking thing. Why are they getting paid to do what they would naturally do at home? Right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just cut out the middleman and find a man? But they don't, because they're indoctrinated by feminism that they don't need a man. So as a result, I think you're going to have all these millennial women, getting seduced by this third wave feminist bullcrap and buying into it, and hook, line, and sinker, and it's going to screw them up. And they're going to be in their mid-30s, they're going to be in their late 20s, they're going to be in their hell, even in their 40s, and they're going to be so stuck in their ways, demanding more than they're worth, and they're going to end up alone and bitter and angry. And all they're going to have to blame is themselves. This is Rusty Shackelford signing out.